Alright, so let's talk about Fortnite and Dragon Ball Z or Dragon Ball Super. So obviously we have a ton of Dragon Ball collab skins so far, including some of my absolute favorite characters from the show. Now we started off pretty strong with Vegeta and Goku. I, at the time, thought these were absolutely amazing. I did have some issues with Vegeta's face as well as his hair, and unfortunately they never fixed that. But Goku was pretty solid all around. And I had no real complaints with Beerus and Bulma. However, as we got more and more collaborations, they seem to have gotten better in terms of character model. For example, Gohan and Piccolo were next, and I think they did a much better job, at least on the hair and face, than with the original ones. Especially the Super Saiyan version of Gohan, that is absolutely perfect. Piccolo wasn't that hard to mess up because he's quite literally bald, so they couldn't really do that much to mess him up, and then he's got the Power Awakening. But then they absolutely perfected things right here. Goku Black, in my opinion, is the best Dragon Ball skin in the game. The face looks tremendous. The hair looks amazing. I think this is just a way better skin than Goku. And when you look at his Super Saiyan Rose, holy smokes. I mean, they absolutely nail it with this. This is, by far, my favorite, like I said. And then more recently, we just got Frieza as well as Cell, so two villains. And Frieza was okay. I know a lot of people had complaints with the aim down sights, and it does look kind of awkward, but Frieza is a smaller character, so they kind of had to enlarge him a little bit, which is unfortunate. And then Cell is just absolutely ginormous. They didn't have to enlarge him at all because he's already like 8 foot tall. They only give him 2 styles though, his first form and his perfect form. So why am I bringing this up? Well, the data miners and leakers, in particular Hypex and Wenzo, have revealed that Future Trunks is going to be in the next Dragon Ball Wave collaboration. Now, other than Goku Black arriving, everyone else came with other skins. So I would say that there's going to be more skins as well, but like I said, Goku Black did come by himself, so who knows? It could just be Future Trunks by himself. I would hope for at least one other skin in this collab. And if Future Trunks is coming, it could be someone associated with him, possibly one of the androids, Dr. Gero, Android 17 or 18. I guess possibly even Goten. They had a good relationship, especially when they were young. Who knows though, but this is what Hypex says. New collab, Trunks is coming to Fortnite next Dragon Ball Wave. This info was sent to Wenzo, again via the same insider who has been correct about My Hero Academia and other collabs. So it sounds like whoever sent this message to him has a great track record of it being true. And I am all for this. Future Trunks is one of my favorite characters of all time. I will never forget when I first saw Future Trunks arrive and he battled Frieza and King Cold. Holy smokes. It was on VHS, actual cassette tape. That's how old it was when it first came out. And I had no idea what was going to happen, and Future Trunks just went berserk on one of the strongest villains of all time, Frieza. I was just blown away. And not to mention, he's one of the coolest characters. He's got a sword. If you didn't think he could get cooler than that, in the Cell Saga, holy smokes, he goes crazy in that one as well. He looks even cooler. And then he's a huge part of Dragon Ball GT as well as Dragon Ball Super. So the real question is, which version of Future Trunks are we going to get? So when I think of Future Trunks, my first thought is definitely with the androids, and Android 17, Android 18 when he came and warned, and when he fought Frieza and King Cold, like I said. However, more recently is the Future Trunks in Dragon Ball Super when he came to warn about Goku Black. So he still looked cool in Dragon Ball Super, but I gotta go with the original Future Trunks in Dragon Ball Z. That's the one I want. So I don't know, let me know in the comments, which would you prefer? Actually, it would be ideal to get one of them as the default, and then as a secondary style, the other version. That would be awesome. Not to mention have him transform into all his stages as well. Now, if you remember in the Cell Saga, he does reach the Ultra Super Saiyan form, where he gets super bulky. It always reminded me of Broly a little bit, but I wonder if he would get that because he does get so bulky. If nothing else, they could add the Super Saiyan Rage Future Trunks, where he goes absolutely crazy. So I really don't know what we're going to get, but I, for one, am absolutely excited. Like I said, Trunks is one of my favorite characters in the entire show, and one of the few that we don't have in-game just yet. Here's hoping he does arrive with somebody else and not just by himself, though. We don't have a release date, and we don't even have an estimate of when he's going to come out, so we'll just have to stay tuned and see if they drop any hints. So there you go. Let me know in the comments, are you excited for Future Trunks making an appearance in Fortnite? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Like is always appreciated. And don't forget to use my Support-A-Creator Code which is tabor time.